Hello everyone. Welcome to this week's Tease Tell. I hope your week has started out great. Mine has, and it's kind of along the lines of this topic today. Talking about getting some clarity through chaos or finding peace in the process of the things that happen to us. You know those times when you awake, you feel the world is testing you. You wake up and you're ready to conquer the world, and then life throws you a curveball. It could be a setback, some kind of loss, just those moments that make us say, why me? Why now? And trust me, this used to be me all the time. Though things like that would happen, and I start worrying and questioning myself and overthinking the challenge. But over the years, I've done a lot of work on myself, and I have learned something very powerful. And it's a phrase that, I didn't make this up. It was a phrase that I learned through this internal work with myself. And it has become my mantra. And what it is everything is always working out for me. And when you think of things that happen in life, think back of things from the past that were really hard and really challenging, and eventually it works out. And a lot of times when it works out for the better. So when I say everything is always working out for me, it's not just a statement. I believe it. I feel it. And it's not about pretending that everything's perfect. It's just about trusting that everything, even the hard stuff, it has a purpose, and you're going to get through it. This mantra isn't just mine. I have a lot of soul sisters who we all did a lot of this internal work together. I have friends who have just somehow learned this also, and we share this. It's a way to kind of get through the hard stuff, because mindset drives everything. And if you remember, what you think about is what you focus on. And when you can shift your mindset in this way, it becomes it becomes that you start believing that life is happening for you, not to you. And that's a huge mind shift. Mindset is the lens through which we experience life. And even when we're not sure what's going to happen, if we can shift that mindset, you're going to start bringing more positivity to you. There's so many times in my life that I've thought, how am I ever going to get through this? And looking back at those times, I realized that those moments, even those times that really broke me, or broke me open, so to speak, were necessary. They built strength, and they built compassion, and they built clarity. Often when I didn't even know I needed it. And in the moment, those experiences, those things that were happening felt impossible. And maybe you felt that too. It could be some big setback, or a job loss that led into a better opportunity, or a relationship that ended, which gave you time to rediscover yourself. Or maybe it's a health scare that reminds you just how precious life is. It's in those moments things can feel impossible, but somehow through grace, you've come out the other side stronger, or softer in some ways and fiercer in others. That's the divine alignment. That's the bigger picture that we cannot see in real time. So I think about this mantra, everything is working out for me, as a mental anchor. When my thoughts start spiraling and worry and fear creeps up, I come back to it. And I'm still not perfect at it. I have to giggle because there's so many times in the middle of chaos, it's easy to switch back to that old mindset. And I have a friend, if I'm sharing this, she's going to remind me, remember, things are always working out for you. And it gives me that chance to refocus, and remembering it helps me to create that shift that I need. And it reminds me that I'm not alone. God's hand is always at work, even when I can't see it. So it's about faith. It's about trusting that what's happening to you is preparing you for what's next. And it's knowing that the delays and the detours and the disappointments aren't punishment. They're redirecting you towards your highest good. As I mentioned before, think about it. What you focus on expands. When we approach life with this belief, we no longer are victims of circumstances. We become empowered. And our thoughts are powerful tools that can shape our reality. So everything is always happening to me. Everything always works out for me is a magnet to draw more positivity in your life, even if it may come from those unexpected places. So I want to invite you to try this mantra, to make this your mantra too, and say it when things are going beautifully. I say it when things are going beautifully as a thank you, God. Thank you. I realize that things do work out for me for a better good for myself. But especially when things are not, because it's a way to refocus and reshift your mindset and take away some of that worry and put yourself more in a place of peace. Say it until you feel that peace rise up. Say it until you believe that your story is unfolding exactly as it should be, because it is. And one day you'll look back and realize that every step, even the painful ones, were placed there to bring you exactly to where you need to be. Trust the process. Keep your heart open. And the next time life feels heavy, remind yourself, everything is always working out for me. Because with faith, with gratitude, and with the right mindset, it truly is. That's my message for Tease Tao this week. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you can take that mindset or that mantra and make it yours. Try it. I promise you it will work for you. And I will see you next week on Tease Tao. Bye-bye.